PlayStation Network and YouTube. Let's get this shit.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here's Richie James on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for Raheem Mostert. First down for Mostert. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He'll have another 1st down and more. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, 33 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play at that time,
touchdown, George Kittle, 37 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. Scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. With Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
To throw is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Hit this shit. Let's go.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now Mostert. Room here to run. So he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
This is Mostert. He finds some open field here. And across the track.
Let's get this shit live on PlayStation Network and YouTube.
Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trying to kick her out there.
The Bucs take over 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady on target there to Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers' 8-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Step, and he's into the end zone.
I fucking let Tom run in. Come on.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And unable to to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it.
Yes, he did run it in with Brady. That's so disappointing.
Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now James returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try it now with Mostert. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is born. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Yeah, I like this shit. Watch it.
He's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group at the very least.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he's into the end zone.
Man, that look ass shit.
Rob Gronkowski, 60 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they're...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup at 34 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Here's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today...
Damn, he almost put him in the hospital.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 33. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Forced out to his left. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's got room. And he will reach the 5-yard line.
That's how you run behind the lines.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And according to next-gen stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first down 10. At their own
Okay, you there? Okay, what's popping?
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I need them. I'm trying to bring me down and go.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much
I'm still embarrassed that I let Tom run that shit in.
What I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the score,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl champs,
they have to start getting the
Tommy Brady.
Playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Yeah, I let Tom run one in on me, man. That's my whole kid. I'm pissed off about that. I just sacked his ass, though. But yeah, he ran one in on me. I mean, it wasn't no short one either. It was like 8, 9 yards. I'm like, damn. Come on, man. That's embarrassing. But Tom ain't got no sleep. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It looked like it. And when was going like a motherfucker.
Clearing this one out for Evans. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Bruce Arians takes
Yeah, that wind blowing like a
guys
bitch.
come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We live on PlayStation Network and YouTube. We're going against the Buccaneers. They trying to, get me, you know what I'm saying?
They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it. Because
What you say?
the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
What are you talking about on what thing you're going to look into doing today?
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Trey said we were talking about, he sent me an article about NFTs being a scam and all of that. So I sent him an article talking about shit. You see this article right here in 2018, they was talking about Bitcoin is a scam. Them motherfuckers still didn't invest in 2018, damn fools. You writing an article about this shit. Come on, man. Good. If I write an article about Bitcoin, I would at least drop $100 in it.
From 2 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
What the fuck I caught there?
So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Niners 46, Buccaneers 12. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
It's looking gloomy in the bitch out there.
Here's Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, it's looking real gloomy.
And he can't field it cleanly.
The LeBron card coming in today.
He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
And I had bought this NBA Top Shot of Trey Young from the Golden Auction. You know, they had owed me $50, right? So I had bought NBA Top Shot from them with $50
Credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series,
and it's a high number too. It's number 397. It's a limited edition and a 15,000, and it's a 397. The face, he just joined the waiting room. He said he gonna try to get his first moment today.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Shit, it's only $14. It's only $14. What you got to lose?
From the gun, Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, that defense fucking stand up today, then.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
but see, look, like I told him, okay, let's say if I agree with you, it's all a pump and dump. Well, you better pump right now and dump that shit then.
Maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It was the first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Get you some money off this shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, like I say, this is the Veda version. Oh, he gone. This is the beta version, so everybody that didn't get to sign up and all of that shit right now, they gon', you know what I'm saying, when they finally get out of the beta version and we doing the real shit, how valuable are the original beta moments gonna be worth?
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They hand it off to Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Man, I could do nigga mess with this shit. He's fun with that whole man, I got a little loud right there. I'm sorry, my fault. But yeah, I seen him message and shit. I wasn't even trying to do that neither, by the way, man. That's some bullshit. But I seen him a message and shit, and I told him, I said, damn, man, you ain't even been responding, man. Like, when I been sending you the shit, you know. And you can, like I said, you can tell that a nigga look at the shit, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't still in it. I ain't see him respond. I sit in the upper LeBron and shit.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, you know, it's all, look, it's all good. What it might end up doing is been a good thing for me.
As we welcome you back, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Brady to throw.
Look, it's LeBron James. You know, it can't do nothing but go up. It's LeBron James.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Nah, he just got hurt. He out for like a month. So
to throw again. He's gonna let it fly.
He got hurt first.
Man, it's caught inside
And
the
10. He got hurt first, and then like the game after he played Melo, he got hurt, and then the game after Melo played him, he got hurt.
He was on point.
And then face. He gonna call me later on, and we doing a video. He calling it. He won't talk about the ball curse. Every time they dad open their mouth or open his mouth, it work out bad for the son. He said. I said okay. I said okay. I heard you. We'll talk about it. It ain't gonna do shit do with that. So you know what I told him? I said, well, the world gonna get to hear my part on it, where I say it was another rookie that had got hurt, and he had to miss, majority of the goddamn season, and they thought he wasn't gonna come back. And time for the season, they make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He come back. You know what I'm saying? And he go out for 63. I said, now of course I'm not saying this young nigga gonna go out for 63. But if he come back and they make the playoffs, I think he's gonna score 30 in his first playoff game, because he's gonna be so hungry that he ain't been playing. He gonna drop 30 in his first playoff game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
2 fumbles in a row. Come on, man. That's some bull.
23-yard line.
That's some bullshit.
Back-to-back drives.
Lucky this ain't no close game. Shit, that's some bullshit.
Blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling, and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Following the fumble recovery, Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Yeah, he gonna record it and he gonna edit it, shit like that. He already did a video. He got it edited and upload it. But we was talking about people don't understand how busy he be. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do all these multiple things and shit like that. And how much of a commitment all of the hours it takes. You know what I'm saying? Researching and all that shit.
Running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And following the touchdown now.
Man, that's my first time noticing them fans in the background like that, raising the signs and shit.
Now James returning.
Playing the game
and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta recognize that shit like that, though.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing one. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly captured everything that was said during the week because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field. You name it. When it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. He'll buy some time right. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
But you know, also, you know, him, he doing the clothing shit. He trying to do designs and shit. It's a lot of shit going on. Yeah.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown!
Let's go. Yeah, sub me, man. We live on PlayStation Network and YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the backflip.
He's saying, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't tell you, man, now I fucked up on the kitchen thing. And that shit takes some motherfucking hours and hours of research. Like I was telling him, motherfucker think that a motherfucker just find them cards and it just be just like a lick automatically. Nah, man, that shit take time of research that I really have to do.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Shotgun now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Damn, Oregon Ducks just knocked off the Iowa. Number 7. Yeah, no, they were number 7. Iowa was number 2.
Leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Say, it's somebody that got it almost. It's remember I was telling you about the place where you can, if you playing like a parlay and your ticket get close to winning, you can sell a ticket. So dude paid $100 for a ticket. The winnings is 100 G's, and he picked like a soft squad. And the squad is 2 games away from winning 100,000, but they're like Cinderella-like teams. And now he put it up on their website on that for sale. Now, how much you think he's gonna get? I'm telling you, it's going to be somebody probably give him 40, 50 G's for that.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job.
Because if you believe in that team, then if you spend that 50, you make 100.
In a different flow.
You double your money. But for him, it's still a gamble for him. So he posted on that site. He didn't pay nothing but $100. You give him 40 G's, come on. That's his win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my paw and look at my dogs from. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she with magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a buzz. These right here just to check my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
Nike check.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They went up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new Chris Boss, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's up too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out